Kevin Peeler, proud board member of the Oconomowoc Area Foundation. At the heart of our community is a simple yet powerful act, giving. And it's that act that builds connections and fosters hope. Wanting to understand the quiet heroes who embody this, I traveled to over 30 nonprofits in the last 2.5 weeks to see how they're making an impact on this world. And although I can't capture all the grant recipients this year, know this, you are heard and seen and loved. And with this many nonprofits, there's a wide array of needs. But, like the saying goes, the needs are the needs. One thing I learned during this filming is that the Oconomowoc Area Foundation began with one simple spark of giving. And that one spark caused this ripple effect and the reason why we're all here.
My knowledge is that my husband worked at Lorleburg's True Value. He was an employee of Scherfius. Now, Scherfius kind of took him under his wing like a son because he didn't have any children, and he groomed him to take over the business when he left. And of course, and when he left, he moved to Florida, and eventually he died, and he left a considerable sum of money, and he gave it to the Milwaukee Foundation because Oconomowoc didn't have one. Well, my husband didn't think that was a good thing. He decided he was going to see whether he could start a foundation in Oconomowoc and move all that good money to Oconomowoc so that we could benefit from it. And eventually he got the job done.
I worked with a family who had been living in a car, 4 children. One was a small infant. I mean, if you can imagine living in a car for months and months and months in Wisconsin winters and constantly being on the run from a very, very dangerous individual.
Hearing people's stories and what they've gone through and what they're currently going through has put so many things in perspective for myself in my own life, and building off of their strength. You know, here I'm the one teaching fitness and strength and balance and flexibility, but they're the ones teaching me how to be stronger and how to be more flexible when life throws you curveballs.
And of course the reward, there's 2 of them. One is a Saturday when 40 people go home covered in sawdust and they're smiling. And the other one is when a kid, sees that bed and grabs the pillow. Kids just love that pillow that's their own. And when they hug the pillow and jump in the bed, that's our day is complete.
When you're calling landlords and you have to tell them that you don't have a place to live right now, and they start getting judgmental and shut you down, it becomes really disheartening.
There's all kinds of charities that nobody knows about, and they need funding. My personal favorite, Blessings in a Backpack. That one, I had no idea that many kids went without food. That was it.
I do hear that very often. How is there food insecurity in Lake Country? But the reality is that food insecurity is kind of a shameful experience for many families to experience, and it's hidden. The Department of Public Instruction shows that the Oconomowoc School District has over 600 students who would qualify for free and reduced lunch.
So it was moments like that of course it's gonna make me cry. Sorry. You have a 9-year-old that's looking you dead in the face being like, thank you so much for doing this for my mom. Not even acknowledging their own needs.
These are people that absolutely, honestly are struggling. They've hit a bump in life and they just need a little bit of help. Those are the kind of people that we contact with every day. We love meeting with them. We love seeing the smile on their faces after we help them.
I'm gonna get an actual commercial from you.
No, I got it, don't worry.
Oh, here it comes. Ready? And give it to me. What's your best Journey 21 commercial?
Get ready to be great and helpful and kind at Journey 20. No, wait, let me try again.
Yep.
Get ready to be grateful helpful, and kind to Journey 21.
That was so good.
I just love that we get out in the community and try to help the community and show people that we have the ability to do these things, because some people don't understand people with disabilities.
The why is like so, like special programs and the why just make sense to me. So like, I think those two have grown together in my life. And yeah, that is the end of that sentence. So, yep. That's that. Missy?
It's the way you make people feel is what people remember, right? And I always say that when I leave this earth, I want to make sure there's a footprint, and meeting Dee and this nonprofit and the mission that she has brought to this organization, that is the footprint that I want to follow along with.
And I really love the connection that kids create through the arts, because we live in a world where we are increasingly disconnecting from one another. You know, we're behind our phones, behind our computers. And so a lot of the direct interpersonal communication that we used to find so easily when we were growing up, kids don't have as many spaces for that.
Any kind of animal-assisted therapy, you know, the horse therapy, dog therapy, whatever, it's just got some special magic there that we can't explain, that just sort of organically happens with the recipients. And so just that animals can be just such a wonderful addition to your life.
When I got out of the service, I was a pretty young man still. And at that point, I was just looking to, you know, I was proud of what I had done. But I was, you know, I was a young man. I was looking to move on with my life. I kind of just became a civilian, and I really didn't attach myself or label myself as a veteran most of the time. You know, as I joined this organization and became first just a part of it and now helping to lead it, it's really been one of the more rewarding things that I've done in my life. It just, you know, that people say, you know, it feels good to give. That is not a lie. It feels good to help others.
I couldn't have afforded to go to school. You've taken stress off of me because I don't have to get a second job while I'm in school. Cost of universities and colleges is astronomical now. And, you know, if they can have a little less stress when they're going through school or not have to pick up an extra shift on a Sunday night, you know, that's really makes all of us feel good. And that's why we do this.
And, you know, we just give them an opportunity to, you know, sometimes it's just a ride around the lake, just to get out and let the wind blow in your hair and feel the outside air and enjoy the space. Or a fish fry on Friday. You know, if you're stuck in an apartment or your home, it's very difficult to get out and have a fish fry on Friday, and who doesn't enjoy that?
As I was growing up, too, our community is important for me to share with other people. And as I've been on this path, that importance of helping the music connect. It's no longer about playing this, you know, it's not about playing this piece or that piece, but to find something that connects in a deep way with the community, also connects with me. And I appreciate that.
Think about if Girl Scouts ceased to exist today. It's not just future leaders we're building, they're leaders today. They're leaders that are stopping the train and fueling, you know, a food pantry. There are volunteers at the local animal shelter. They are doing things in their churches, in their schools. They're already leading us today. They're already making an impact today.
All the tutors are retired teachers. And so we're all people that come in with a lot of experience and compassion for kids.
A tutor is for somebody to help you, like just with math and stuff, but she's more than that to me.
The relationships are what really make it. I want to come back again each year. Yeah.
Would you have her back every year?
Of course. Who do you think I
am? She's really happy to come in here. She gets out from here with a smile instead of crying. That's the good thing.
In 2017, the OAF supported the dental clinic right from the start and has been with us ever since. And last night, for example, I was walking through the dental clinic and I looked at the sign on the wall that said Oconomowoc Area Foundation. And I felt very sentimental because I thought we've had 37,000 patient visits since we opened. And that's one of 7 rooms. That room alone has had over 7,000 patient visits. 7,000. And that's one grant, 1 year that OAF did. Now multiply that out by the 30 grants that they give every year to people. And it just keeps going.
I've got all this fancy equipment back here, and here I am using my cell phone. So I'm about 3/4 done, and I just finished filming one of these nonprofits. And I wanted to take a minute and just reflect. I am so impressed. I don't really care what your needs are. When I show up, I know we've given you a grant. I don't know exactly what it's for, but I know it's doing good. I don't know if you guys hear it enough. But thank you.
Nailed it.
We got it. We got it down to shot.
This is easy. My mouth is so dry. Okay.
Do I look older than I did 2 years ago, Kevin?
I think wiser is.
Oh, there we go.
I'm going to be very sophisticated. I'm ready.
Except for my allergies, I kept going.
That wasn't too bad.
That wasn't too bad.
No.
Oh my gosh, you did great.
I think it was great that I could